in your fillings. Hold on, let me get my what's it fired up here. This makes things real fun.
Oh, nice. While using it on minor cuts and scrapes, it is generally considered safe. Prolonged use or application over large areas can increase the risk of mercury poisoning.
Yeah, can increase the use of the risk of mercury poisoning. Mercurochrome. Not
Symptoms of mercury poisoning include headache, dizziness,
irritability.
and in severe cases, damage to kidneys and nervous system.
Yeah, all the things that I had as a child. No. Yep, mercurochrome. Crazy. The type of filter that this thing takes, that's all. You've never seen. These are the old screen types, just a screen.
What year did you say the saw was in?
031 AV. I think it was made in the 70s. I think that this is the saw that was, this was a saw that my grandfather used to cut down the first of the maple trees that I remember. It may be one that, oh, no wonder. That was the choke. So, Dad and Grandpa cut down a tree before I was, maybe before I was born. It was to the east side of the house, by where my great grandmother stayed in the sunroom. No, in the sunroom. She stayed in the sunroom to the east of the house. That was her room. So, Grandmom's was on the other side.
Oh, I just remember, for me remembering Grandmom in that house.
It was on the west side. In the west side.
Oh.
There's a sunroom on both ends of that house.
Okay.
Yeah, the sunroom to the east was my great-grandmother's room. When she came to live, my grandmother's mother came to live with them in the 60s, I think. And I don't remember her.
I always forget all of that.
And she lived there.
I was never really on the east side of the house.
No. You had to be old like me to go in there. Probably. Well, Grandpop was long dead before you were born.
Yeah. No, but that east side of the house, that was like off limits.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't. But you weren't old enough to have experience. Because the living room, well, we used to have Christmas in the living room. And to do Thanksgiving and, just normal.
I remember when we cleaned out the house, I'm like, this is the first time I've been in.
At that end of the house?
Yeah.
Really?
Only rooms I remember, like the front room, the foyer, never was up there. I had no clue there was all those vases up by the front door.
Front door of the house?
Yeah.
Oh.
Always came in the back door into the kitchen.
You're right.
And took the right into the sunroom right there.
Into the sunroom, through the kitchen. You never went in the living room?
Nope.
How about the secret room behind the stairs?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Grandma was always sitting there in her chair right next to her seashells at the end of the dining room table.
Right.
The secret room behind the stairs?
Yeah.
I know the ones where you go to the bathroom is one.
That's the bathroom.
You mean in the living room there was a secret?
You couldn't get to it through the living room. You couldn't get to it through the living room. I always suspected there was a room there. Always suspected there was a room there. My uncle says there's not a room there. But Verity said that Grandmom showed her the room behind the stairs. Which there's a latch in the corner and the trim comes out. It opens up in the dining room.
Okay.
Which we never dined in. Well, when I was a kid we did. But the dining room, yeah. No, there's a secret room there. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, did I forget a screw somewhere along the lines here? I thought I did. I thought I had one. That thing should not be like that. That should be, no, that's correct. Yeah. What are we missing here? There's that. There's got to be something. What did I forget here? No.
The top part hold it in with the two screws up top.
These
Yeah.
do, yeah. Well, I don't want to put that together yet. I'm not quite there yet. Because I want to loosen this up. So what I'll do, yeah, there's old houses. So that was built by a senator, that place. That Senator Stout, New Jersey senator. So there was no expense spared, let's put it that way. And with the no expense spared part of it, taxpayers paid for everything in there. If you go up in the barn, there's a room there too. I just haven't figured out how to get into it yet. I will, eventually, but I have yet to.
Oh. The side barn? Like in the very back, there's that one side spot?
No. When you go up the spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Up the spiral staircase. If you're standing in front of the barn to the right.
Oh, underneath where the upper loft is.
It's not underneath. So at the top of the stairs,
Yeah.
there is a room to the left.
Okay.
Above the feed room.
Okay.
Not the first feed room where the carts and stuff are, where the granary is,
Yeah.
but the next one that goes out to the side. There's 3 rooms there.
Okay.
This the one in the middle. There's a place there. I haven't figured out how to get in it yet. Oh, I'll figure it out. I just haven't spent that much time there.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's secret rooms here and there. Let's see. How much you want to bet?
Is it that button to?
No, the button is to lock it into high idle.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that was catching.
No, it's got dirt inside the pin there.
Looking right and being right are 2 different things. There, that is the way it was, like that. Okay, let's say we stick your ass down in there. Maybe we'll get somewhere. I wouldn't say perfect, but getting close. Well, it's not going to be 100% because the trigger pull on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. We've got it's working. See, working. And I'll take you, stuff you up through here. All right. Tim did it.
Brass or bronze?
It was bronze.
No. Bronze would be more,
I guess, yeah, it's oxidized.
that's brass. Bronze is going to be,
Darker.
yeah, that's just brass. What are you doing? That's off of a
Fire hose. The fire hose that brother gave you.
mine. You little thief.
Well,
Mugged the knockout.
We use it for the freaking snack bag.
What do you sound like a Chevy engine? You missed him. Oh, my little Monchichi. Here, you want to hear Tim freak out? If you're happy and you know it. Oh, Daddy Badass again. Daddy Badass strikes again. So, which were those? Were they? No. These were D's. D's ones. I think that's what they was. I know where the small ones go. Look at this bugger all. You ever hear the word tanga? Tanga. And I'm talking about myself. It means stupid. Yeah. My wife says that a lot. Tanga. And then she yells at me. She's like, you shouldn't use that word. Well, I learned it by listening to you. Remember those old drug commercials? So, no, you wouldn't. You weren't even born yet. It was when I was in school. Anti-drug commercials. It was, where did you learn to do this? You know, his father yelling at his kid, you know. And kid goes, I learned it by watching you, Dad. Like, wow. Okay. I could do tanga again and again, because there's a couple of things we could tanga about here, and I'll tell you what the one is. I did this wrong.
I just remember in school for sex ed, we had condom man.
Condom man.
Oh yeah.
Trojan man.
No, they had a kid, literally a senior, talking to all the freshmen, dressed as a fucking condom.
Hey, be careful with the F-bombs. Church members, watch my show now. I have to be really, really careful. And Kakoni wanted a shout out today. So you should repent for your horrible language. Yeah, you're going to hell. There's a lot of bad words. You're right. And I'm guilty of all of them, I think. Okay. So let's redo this. You know, sometimes you got to do stuff twice before you get it right. No. Unfortunately, it's not. So yesterday I had this really nice little E-clip, tiny little E-clip here. So let's see if we can actually put it on there without too much trouble. Had a really nice party today. Little kid turned 8. Chloe turned 8 years old. And they had food. And perfect. Wing, wing, wing. Okay, good. So had good food. Wasn't bad. And I enjoyed it. I didn't get fat. My wife might have, though. They were talking about Teresa, and she says, oh, I'm fat. And they said something to me about her being fat. I was like, oh, yeah, matabat. And they're like, oh. Oh, my goodness. They're like, how could you say that? She's not fat. And I says, oh, well, there's two ways to look at this. She says she's fat. What am I supposed to do? Argue with her? Get in a fight because she says I'm fat and I say she's not? He said, no, it's just better to agree with her, right? Isn't that the universal thing? You just don't argue with your wife. Just say yes to anything she says. Yeah, so she says she's fat. She's fat. What do you want me to do about it? You will find this out, too.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you will find out that if she says I'm fat, you better say, oh, no, sweetheart, you're not fat.
No. I know.
You know, but me and my wife have a very different relationship.
She'll go, oh, I'm skinny, or I used to be so skinny, but then I got happy and fat.
Happy and fat?
Yeah.
Well, being skinny.
From the sound of it, I seem to be the first decent human being she's ever dated.
Oh, how do you know? Who said you were decent? What the hell's the matter with you?
That's from her.
Oh, is that what she said? Oh, okay. So she's lying to you now.
Maybe.
Oh, hell. I have too much fun. The minister's listening in on this stuff, too, because he likes it. He thinks that we're funny. Me and my wife are funny. I don't know. I've been dealing with Teresa for a lot of years, and I just think she's a piece of work. Okay. So we're not even talking about the chainsaw and its history or anything anymore. We're just putting it together. And we will see if we can get it to spark. Because I have no idea if this thing's going to spark. Hey, Tim Potato. You got any mixed gas over there someplace? You better. So, this thing was made for approximately, what, 9 years? 72 to 81? 82.
11 years.
11 years? No.
Yeah, it was 71 to 82.
71 to 82. So, I'm pretty sure that this is probably a mid-70s model. Hopefully we can get her to go. I'd be quite excited. It pretty much convinces me that it's not Uncle Jim's. It was never Uncle Jim's because he would have I don't think he came back to the farm until 78, 79. And I highly doubt that he would have bought a saw at that time. The girls were young. Of course, now we're all in our 50s. I think Sarah's in her 50s now. But, yeah. I mean, if I get a phone call, hey, Wesley, that was my chainsaw, I guess I'll give it back to him. Running. You know? See if it runs. I don't care one way or the other. These things are terrible. You'll pull your guts out to get this son of a bitch to start. This will be the third one of them.
Supposedly new ones start really easy, new stills.
Well, there it is. Hey, Tim Potato, is this going to work? You think this is going to work? That's going to be isolated. I'm going to have to run it and see if it sparks. Yeah. I need more Freol to clean this thing up. What did you say this stuff was? Magnesium?
Yeah.
Forged or cast magnesium, the frame of this thing. Well, it's going to clean up okay. Cast magnesium. Should be all right. Well, what I think I'll do is I'll put that cartridge in there now. These things seem like they're pretty free. Give them another bit of lubrification on them. We have two different types, Freol and Lubidol. Yep. Oh, she's got compression. Did you hear it pop? Smooth move, X-Lax.
I still caught it.
You did. Reflexes like a sloth. You give me the finger? I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood and you're picking on me, Tim. Well, pick on you. How can I pick on you? I never pick on you. Ever. Because I'm your father. Right? You know, I hate these shirts I'm wearing. They come untucked, and then I don't move. I feel because I hate it when my shirts come untucked. It's Tim's fault. Totally. Well, it is. You know why?
Ooh, that thing will start pretty easy.
Hey, Tim, grab a hold of this thing. What do you see? No. It should say all spark.
No spark.
That's not fun. Or funny. Oh. Yeah. Freol. Put some Freol on it. The exhaust came apart. Can you believe that? Shocking. Look at that. It came right the heck off. So that Freol works really good. From steel to aluminum. It came right out. I soaked it down with Freol last night. Yeah. I don't see anything. What the heck is this?
Little piece.
Nothing. Nothing there.
Should be coming out.
Yeah, it should.
Or do you got to pull the damn block out instead of the fuel tank?
Look at that. And that was loose. Makes sense, right? Jeepers creepers, this thing. One muffler with spark arrestor. Tim's trying to get the heat to work. All right, so is there a little screw someplace that I'm not seeing? Nah, it's gotta be off. It's gotta be free. What is this? That's in there. There is nothing else there. You don't want to get too rammy with it. It feels like there's something in there. That one is out. There's nothing there because I took that one out. That one, there can't be. The only way that there could be something, and there's no way to pull that jug off of there, is there? I don't want, yeah, there is, but I don't want to pull the jug off. I'm almost going to have to put my glasses on. Not much left of the saw by the time I get this thing apart.
So, the fuel tank, I need a backside photo. All the damn bolt holes. So, the fuel tank should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Whoa. These here?
Yeah.
No.
No, here.
These two. This one.
Yeah.
Move your picture.
I zoomed in.
Well, you suppose that fuel tank goes... Well, that ain't a fuel tank.
Well, it goes underneath.
Oh, wow. So it's this one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's this one. It isn't this one. That's just a hole.
Yeah.
It's this one. Okay. All right, we may have figured it out. Maybe.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this might be a later model. This tank, because this is hollow here.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there to hook to. Well, this is the fuel tank.
Yeah.
But this fuel tank separates.
Yeah.
Here. So why would it be... All right.
What's your question?
There's no way. What'd I do with that stupid Allen wrench? Okay. I'll give it a go. Maybe it's long. There could be a really long one in there. Who knows? I doubt it. Nope, not long. Well, it's not long.
There it went.
Son of a gun. Okay, well, let's pull that back off of there. And let's pull this. Yeah, I got it, believe it or not. There's one silly little screw.
Yeah, you should take down and it should pop right out.
It should, yeah. Whether it does or not is yet to be seen, but yeah. All right. Woo. So here's the engine.
Oh, so the fuel tank is still in one piece.
Ah, there's the other screws to the fuel tank,
Okay.
which is good that we didn't
Came
pop
out
them
of
off.
the
Wow, that's crazy because I didn't ruin the gasket.
that's good.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Boy, what all the dirt down in there.
So that was 2.
Huh, what the hell happened to the... Huh,
I don't know.
turn a little heater on. This thing is filthy. Put the heat to that. Oi. Heat that up. It's going to be a cleanup crew here, so just don't mind what I'm doing. I'm just going to try and clean it up a little bit. So the next thing we're going to have to do is actually pull the flywheel off, which won't be hard. I don't need to pull the coil off because there's nothing wrong with the coil. Hey, go bring the air over here. I want to blow this out. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff in there. So before I get too far in, I'm going to go ahead and blow this out. I got 53 minutes into this thing already. Holy moly. Well, I guess if Musty One can get views by doing this, I can too, right? I don't really care about views, to be quite honest with you. You can either watch it or not. Wow, I can't believe how filthy this thing is. What do you got? Woo! Right in the face. With the nozzle? Yeah. I need a pair of angled needle nose out of there, orange. Hold on a second. There they are. Ever see anything like that?
I never knew a chainsaw would have some points.
Why? There they are. Let me have that nut back. I don't have to take that apart because I got the windows. Give me a little gun. What surprises me, it's got little windows.
Yeah.
Little windows in there. But here's a weird thing. Did I drop something in there? Because that nut, or that...
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you want to bet?
Take the other ones out.
There it is. It's a wedge.
I bet you stripped it out.
No, I loosened it up. I loosened it up and it just backed it all the way out. I didn't strip anything.
Oh, okay.
I ain't no stripper. You would have stripped it out. Two cylinder. Yeah, and they went like this. They were opposing. It was an opposing engine. Yeah. You have a feeler gauge? Some of these feeler gauge sets might have a file. Well, let's say we trust in rust, right?
Yeah. No, Rotary made a chainsaw.
Who?
Rotary.
Rotax. What's the gap on this thing supposed to be, do you know? Look it up.
I mean, you know the gap that's supposed to be in this? Huh? You know the gap that's in this? Right now.
You don't have a point file someplace, do you?
I don't. There might be.
Yeah, there's plenty of gap there. Just a matter of, oh. Yeah, a piece of cutoff blade. Like from the Dremel. Give me a Dremel kit over there.
No, the only thing the other kids gave us was the feeler.
It's just such a bum. Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. Okay. We got spark again now. I don't think it's a good spark, to be honest with you.
They kind of wanted a fairly tight gap.
The gap isn't enough then.
Yeah, because it was saying 1/2 mil.
What, the gap on this?
Yeah.
Where's the other spark plug I had? There it is. Tim says it's identical. I don't believe it. Let's see. That's a much better spark. All right, we got spark now. All right, just in time to go home.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's another day. We'll fire this bitch up tomorrow. That'll be fun. All right. So like I said, I trust in rust. So I ran rust on the who's what's it? What do you call that thing? Rust on the feeler gauge, and we're good to go. So let me shut this all off and put it away. My wife's having a fit because I'm not home.